Welcome everybody to season 20, week 3. Hey Luke, hey Stern. I know we have a few people out, probably because of the holidays. I know Walrus isn't going to be here, so let's go ahead and get started. Since Stern came back, let's go ahead and get started with his game against the Blades, because I know Walrus is not planning to be here. So let's get this game going. All right, Hyenas versus Blades. Pop it on. Hyenas, we got a snow game. Blades in there, no big changes for them. We got Donovan McNoll in there, Graceland, Nena, Slil, and Toofy still starting. So let's see what happens. All still starting with the ball. And all still back to pass, and not good. Shire with a run up the middle, gets a few. Some nice blocking there. Jingle Balls back to pass. Jingle Balls getting sacked. And back the other way. Crystal Belly takes off and throws a pick to Wyeth. And Shire with a run. Shire can't get anywhere. 3rd down and 8. Jingle Balls back to pass and sacked by Slil. And the sacks are going pretty hard. Graceland with a nice little run for a 1st down. Slil back to pass and hits. And a completion. And who did he hit on that? Was that Nena with a catch? And another completion in traffic. Graceland. Graceland slipping through. And Graceland with the touchdown. And the Hyenas take the lead. All still gets stuffed. Shire gets stuffed. 3rd and 11. Jingle Balls. Back to pass. And sacked. And this offense is not doing anything on the Blade. Slil, a couple yards, doesn't get very far. Nena back to pass. And nothing. Back the other way. Austell with a run. Also gets hammered. 2nd and 10. The snow has really slowed this team down. Shire with a few yards, and Toofy taken out by Scryer. Back the other way. Graceland, not much. Hey, Oscar. Slil goes to the outside. Slil, nice little run. Slil with 1st down. Back to Nena. Nena back to pass. And Nena complete to Slil. Slil running it. And Slil in for the touchdown. And Hyenas take a 2-point lead. Austell with a nice run. Getting a 1st down. Shire gets around to the outside. Gets stuffed. 2nd and 9, Jingle Balls back to pass and throws it kind of deep, but not able to get there. 3rd and 9, Austell running through traffic, not getting anywhere. And back the other way, Graceland gets stuffed. Slil, this snow has really shut down both, and Wozar and Rathisha just get knocked down early. And Shire back to pass, and Shire sacked. 3rd and 20, Jingle Balls, nope. Back to Graceland, Graceland, slip in. Graceland getting the 1st. Slil back, Slil dumps nothing. 2nd and 10, Nena. Wide open, gets it on Austell. And Graceland, nice little run for a few yards. Slil, back to pass again. Complete. Nena, sacked by Shire. Graceland, sacked and taken out by Scry. Nena back to pass, deflected, and back the other way. Austell with a run. Still only 2-point lead. Hey, Mads, how's it going? Back to pass, complete. Jingle Balls up and slips to the outside. Jingle Balls with a nice run for a 1st down. Austell up the middle, cuts to the outside. Sile gets taken down. 2nd and 9, Shire. Shire stuffed. Jingle Balls, nice blocking. And Jingle Balls gets a 1st down. Looks like the Blades finally passed midfield. It's going to be their best drive of the game. Austell, a few yards. Shire back to pass and throws a pass and doesn't get anywhere. 3rd and 7. Jingle Balls doesn't get there, but Sile gets taken down. So there is some attrition going on. Hillbillies in. Rathisha gets a couple buffs. And back to pass again. Slil sacked. 2nd and 12. Nena back. And incomplete. 3rd and 12. Hillbilly. Ooh, completes it in traffic. Rathlisha, but does not quite have enough yards. Shire runs it to the outside. Shire with a 1st down. Jingle Balls. Back to pass. And nothing there. 2nd and 10. Austell back to pass. And nothing. 3rd down and 10. Shire up the middle. And he is just stuffed. Slill complete. Nena back to pass and deflected. Hillbilly up the middle. Can't get there. Slill, nothing. And this is a Rotgut game. It looks very Rotgut. And interception by Nena. Overthrown pass. Nena was sitting there. And Nena was able to pull it in. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Nena back to pass again. Deflected again. 3rd and 10. Hillbilly. Oh, Wozar's open. Wozar gets open. Wozar gets the nice gain. And can they take this over? Get a 3-point lead here. Nena back. Deflected. Hillbilly up the middle. And does not do it. And caught by Jingle Balls. Jingle Balls taking it back the other way. Still theoretically a game that the Blades could win or tie. But it's not looking very good so far. Jingle Balls to the outside. And big gain. Finally getting some running going. Austell, not much. Shire back to pass and sacked. 3rd down and 13. Jingle Balls. Can't get there. Hyenas still have it. Hyenas, nice little gain there. Nena throws into traffic. 3rd and 1. Hillbilly. Nice blocking on the outside. Hillbilly's able to get a good little gain. Slill. Slips, and gets around. Slill, does he have the speed? Does. Cuts back in. And Nena's now out. Arrogance is in. Ooh, Arrogance is going to throw the ball. Oh, Austell could have had that. 3rd and 5, Slill, and sacked again. Shire, Austell. And this snow, this weather is very oppressive. I may have to tweak back some of this. Is this Kafut? Kafut, new badge. Yeah, I've seen some names, a couple names looking different. Shire runs it. Shire. Nope. 3rd and 9. Jingle Balls. Jingle Balls. And gets a 1st down. 1st and 10. Austell. Nope. They are moving it. Shire to the outside. Shire's got a little bit of speed and gets another 1st down. Jingle Balls. Slipping. Jingle Balls. They could get within 1. Austell. Nope. 3rd and 4. Shire. Shire gets a 1st down. It's going to take a turnover, but Hyenas could still lose this. I don't know if they can score fast enough, the Blades, but they could. Hillbilly, nice little run for a 1st down. Arrogance back to pass and sacked. He'll take that sack, just don't turn the ball over. And Slill, slipping. Slill, nice little run. And 3rd and 1, Hillbilly. And he dumps it to Slill, but nothing. And wow, 249 to 200. No offense at all. Slill was 41. Long was 40. Jingle Balls 45. But the Hyenas pull out the win 2-1. And they're moving on. All right, let's see who we got. Let's see. Blue's not here. We've got Oscar here. No. Tyler. I'm not sure if Tyler's going to make it tonight. Mads is here. Mads against Anzelik. So we got a few that I think might play, might be here. So I'm going to go ahead and, Kafut's here. Oh, but Dramaturge. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and play my game because we know the Lightning aren't going to be here. And so I'll pop my game on first. And let's see what happens here. Oh no, another snow game. Oh, this is going to be bad. And here we go. Shield versus Lightning. Snow game. Squeak gets slowed down a little bit. Maybe I can get past that. that rush. And Sawyer slips to the outside. Sawyer, nice little run, gets a first down. Tamara back to pass. Not a pretty one, but Pemis is able to pull it in. And Pemis slips and gets another nice gain. Lennox runs up the middle. And hey, we're moving the ball. Sile, incomplete. And caught by Lennox. Lennox with the catch and the touchdown. And we've got a lead here. I'll take it. Squeak running it. Squeak, can't get there. 3rd down and 3, LaRoya. And LaRoya, oof, man, LaRoya has no stamina at all. LaRoya just ran out of gas almost instantly. That was kind of crazy. The snow is slowing everybody down. 3rd down and 2, Tamara with a completion to Sawyer. Sawyer can't break a tackle. Lennox runs to the outside. Hey, Neva. And a touchdown. And the Shield up 2-0. And Delina with a nice catch. Delina was the leading up there in receiving yards. I think was close to offensive fantasy point. Oh, Lennox should have had that pick. 2nd down and 10. LaRoya back to pass. And caught. And Rouse gets a first down. Lord Chanter throws it deep and incomplete. Squeak also trying to pass it, and Squeak is able to hit Delina, and Delina gets a touchdown. So not as defensive as I expected with this snow. Sawyer, nice blocking. Able to get through. Oh, but fumble. And they get the ball back. Lord Chanter back to pass. Bad pass. 2nd down and 10. Deflected. LaRoya. Oh, and caught. LaRoya, nice pass for first down. Lord Chanter, deflected by Lennox. Squeak back. Squeak, deflected. Triona taken down by Pikumar. Well, that's helpful. And an interception by Lennox. Lennox having a solid little game so far. Oh, Pemis catches it. Triple coverage. Pemis is able to pull it in. And Pemis. Go. And a touchdown. She'll take the lead, 3-1. Lord Chanter back to pass. And throws it in double coverage. Gets completion. Squeak trying to run it. Gets stuffed. LaRoya back to pass and intercepted by Lennox. Lennox having a nice game. And Lennox back. Hits Pikumar. Pikumar slips. And we get a first down. Sawyer slipping. Sawyer sliding through. Sawyer not quite there. Tamara back to pass and complete. And we've got a touchdown and 4-1. This is kind of a shocker. I did not think. I ran a few plays here and there and it wasn't looking good. Brennan with a pick. Everybody's picking the ball. I think it's just it's got to be the snow taking them down. 2nd and goal. Sawyer back to pass and complete for a touchdown. 5-1. The snow is causing these turnovers. And that might do it. Oh, Lennox taken out. That's going to hurt my team. I don't know if it'll hurt it enough. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a bit. Down by 4. I'm not going to go 5x yet. I'll give it a second. Odell sacked. Oh, Sawyer runs to the outside, gets a decent little gain. Tamara sacked. And back the other way. Deflected. 2nd and 10. First down. 1st and 10. LaRoya. No. 2nd and 10. Lord Chanter back and caught, but not able to get much there. 2nd and 4. Caught. Squeak. Caught. 1st and 10. My team is not very good in the second half of ball games, seems like. And Aryusov gets taken out. So they're losing some blockers. They get a touchdown. It's a 3-point ball game. Pikumar slips. Odell hits Tamara. Another first down. Sawyer runs to the outside. Gets a decent little game there. Caught by Sawyer. And a touchdown. And that's a 4-point lead. I'm going to go ahead and 5x it now. Touchdown and a big win. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I cursed myself last time. Sawyer, nice run. Fudel, Sawyer, and another score. And I'll take it. Delina, nice gain, got a score. But that is it. And the Lightning and Shield. I'm surprised the Lightning. Airbud taken out by Picumar. Picumar just taking everybody out. Shield 549. Lightning 406. Delina with 40. Squeak 36. Lennox, who didn't get to finish the game, but still had 85. Tamara in with 53. Pimus 51. And Picumar with his takedowns. 3 KOs and an injury. All right, let's see. Next up. Who should I pop on next? Let's see. Oscar not here. Trying to debate on who we should play next. We've got Neva here. I'm gonna go ahead and play Neva's game. Space Cowboys, I'm thinking the least likely to show up right now. We've got everybody's doing Thanksgiving here, so I think a lot of the US folks are probably got stuff going on. A couple of them already said stuff, so we'll go ahead and pop this game on. Oh, we've got a scorching game here with the Roosters. Goldwolf in, not much. Law been looking pretty decent. Cal is back at receiver now. And Cal in LA. Let's see, can Law and Goldwolf stop them? They've already got a double team on them. They're already double teaming those guys. They know what's going to happen. Barack with a run. Barack with a little slip. 3rd down and 1. Januto. And not able to do it. Neva's with the ball. Oof. Nothing. Tech. Back to pass. Complete. 3rd down and 2. Goldwolf. Nice run. Another first. 1st and 10. Kinward back to pass. And sacked. Tech, back to pass, and caught. 3rd down and 2. Goldwolf slips back the other way, slips through, Beast Drill, and gets the 1st down. Kinward, slipping, going up the middle. Nice little run. 2nd and 2. Complete to Law, and we've got Law beating LA. And a 1-point lead for the Roosters. Januto slips to the outside, able to get that 1st down. Syndra. And not much there. 2nd down and 8. Barack back. Barack tries to run and Tech takes him down. Januto. Kinward gets stuffed. But Januto unable to run it to the outside. Kinward. Not much. Tech back. Tekla with a nice 3rd down and 1. Gall. Is he gonna? Ooh, drop by Kinward. And back the other way. Yep, all in one game. And there we go. A completion finally for them. Ty Greens stuffed. Syndra slipping but can't get anywhere. Barack. And Barack wide open. 3rd and 14. And able to get the 1st down. Nice little run to the outside. Deflected. 2nd down and 10. Syndra slips outside. Oh, Syndra gets a decent little gain. 3rd down and 6. Barack. And unable to get there. Kinward. Kinward. Nice. 1st down. 2nd down and 6. Tech. Back to pass. Hits Truthweaver for a few. Goldwolf slips to the outside. Goldwolf. Nice speed. Nice 1st down. Kinward. Kinward, juking people, and Kinward getting close. 2nd down and 1. Tech, up the middle. Nice 1st down. Hey, Sega, we can get your game in next. Kinward, up, and gets another 1st down. Tech, and incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Goldwolf. And the Roosters, Goldwolf, doing all right. Kinward. Inward, and nice. Beast Drill can't take him down. And there we go. Another 1st. Moving the ball, moving the chains, and Truthweaver in for the touchdown. And we've got a 2-point lead for the Roosters. Barack outside. Kinward. And Barack with another decent little run to the outside. Ty Greens. And a nice 1st down. Barak, nothing. Third down and 13. Ty Greens. Ty Greens slips, but he's not fast enough. Boulderback, he's not going to get away from Boulderback. Kinward caught to Law. And Tech, nothing going there. Second down and 10. Gald to the outside. Gald with his speed. Able to get that first. This heat wave is making it a little bit hard. Law with another catch on LA. Law's been shutting LA down on the other side. And Gald back the other way. Nope. First and 10. Syndra runs, and Syndra not much. Second down and 5. Barak back to pass and deflected. Third and 5. Ty Greens. Cal finally gets a catch. Gets the outside, gets a first down. Syndra out and gets some blocks, but he's just too slow. With the rain slowing him down. Third down and 6 for Ty Greens. And Barak with another catch. And Barak with a touchdown. The Space Cowboys back in the ball game. Oh! Cal picks up the fumble. Takes it the other way. Syndra back complete to LA on the 1 yard line. Barak sacked by Wind. Ty Greens tries to run it, and they're not going to get through that line, and they get stopped. Goal line stand. Third down and 5. Galdwolf back and out of bounds. Yeah. Law and LA. Have they matched up before? I think they've had to have matched up before. But so far, Law is pretty much holding Cal down. But and LA not able to get free on the other side against Galdwolf. Barak with a nice run though. This is the first time? Wow. Syndra. Barak, third down. Dumps it and intercepted by Truthweaver. Kinward with the game. Kinward, nice run. Nice first down. Galdwolf up the middle. Not much. Second down and 6. Carl is in. And Carl with the completion. Tech. And out of bounds. Second down and 10. Galdwolf. Deflected. Third down and 10. Carl. And another catch. Tekla moving the ball. And Barak taken down. Barak's been a lot of their offense. And he is out. Oh, nice catch. Carl slipping some tackles. Nice little run. Tech. Deflected by Cal. Cal looking really good on defense. And nothing there for the Galdwolf. So Syndra in. Completes. 16 plays to go. This bad weather taking down all the offense in these games. Luxon out of bounds. Syndra back to pass and caught. LA, big game. Ty Greens caught by Luxon. Another first down. Luxon back to pass and caught by LA underneath. Second down and 5. Syndra caught for another first. They're moving it. That could have been a touchdown. That would have been a tie ball right there. Luxon for a few. Third down and 9. Syndra's not going to do it. Why did Syndra run the ball? Syndra's so terrible. And a completion. First and 10. Galdwolf, they just need to run the clock. Carl, back to pass. Tech, back, and caught again. Galdwolf. Now they don't need any more first downs. Just need to not turn it over. And Carl with a nice little run. And Tech back. And caught. And touchdown. Last second score. Low scoring game again. 322 to 253. Couple of good defenses though. Tigers with 29. Wind with 51. And Tech with 44. All right, let's see. Next game up. Let's see. Sega's here. Kafuda's here. So let's pop on Dramaturge versus Valhalla. Let's see what happens here. Dramaturge, Moni is in. Lambo Jr., Peppermint Demetrius, K-Mark Carl. Let's see what happens. Bruja in for the first play. Back to pass. And complete. Aegeon, nice run, goes deep and completes. Carl, running to the outside. Carl's a bit, this heat wave. Man, we've had all bad weather games. What's with weather? And the sun seems to feel more oppressive. Even though I didn't make any changes to the effect, I don't think. It just seems a bit more oppressive in Brutal Ball 2. And Peppermint with a pick. Lambo Jr. completes one. Alethea back to pass and incomplete. Second down and 10. Van, nice run. Runs out of gas though really quickly. Third down and 5. Lambo Jr. And Peppermint with a little catch. Alethea hits another completion for a first down. And Dramaturge slowly moving the ball. Lambo Jr. gets stuffed. Third down and 6. Alethea. Oh, 2 sacks in a row. Couldn't overcome that. Complete. Aegeon back to pass. And first down. And Carl looking for something. No, second down and 1. Bruja. And oh, Bruja should have ran that. That was a terrible play by Bruja. What was he doing? Incomplete. Second down and 10. Alethea. Complete for a first down. Van. Sacked. And Lambo Jr. Nope. Third down and 13. Alethea. Back to pass. And nothing. Back the other way. Bruja. Caught. Aegeon back. And Aegeon. First down. Carl up the middle. Carl not much. Second down and 7. Bruja slips and gets a few. Third down and 2. Aegeon. Nothing doing. Man. All these defensive games we've got going on here. I just wonder if our league is just doesn't have a lot of offensive stars. Because all the leagues I sim, the games aren't even close. I mean, they're high scoring. Van to the outside. Van. Third down and 11. Lambo Jr. gets sacked. Oh, this is a week of sacks. Second down and 9. Aegeon back to pass. Aegeon gets a few. Third down and 4. Carl back. Caught for another first down. Bruja up the middle. Bruja with a nice little run. Second and inches. Aegeon back. Completes. Carl back to pass. And Carl completes for a few. Second down and 6. Bruja. And another completion. Aegeon up the middle. Aegeon breaks a tackle. Second and 2. Carl. And deflected by Peppermint. Third down and 2. Are we going to get a score here? Bruja. Ugly. Out of bounds. Back the other way. Lambo. Are we going to get a safety? Nope. Lambo's able to get it out. Alethea. And ugly pass out of bounds. Van. Back. Van. Hits Demetrius. Demetrius gets a good little game. And we are at 0-0 at halftime. Man, this is odd. I've been watching games, simming games, and scoring has been... I thought I might have to tweak down scoring a little bit more, but I guess not right now. Aegeon runs to the outside. I guess the shield game scored a bit. Carl. I mean, Valhalla does have a good defense. I think one of the big differences, though, is good defenses play good now. I think that's the thing that's a little bit different. Good covers seem to really do their job. Whereas before, good covers would get burnt for cheap scores a lot. I think that's down. And so you really have to be better than your man in order to get that. 3rd down and 6. Aegeon runs to the outside. Can't get there. Oh, we're going to have a 0-0 tie here. Lambo Jr. back to pass. 1st down. Alethea. Fumbled. Picked up by Bruja. Bruja back. Theron getting jammed to the line. Theron with a catch. Aegeon with the run to the outside. Aegeon. 1st down. Yeah, Peppermint is just taking Theron out of the game. Peppermint is a great cover. And he is just shutting Theron down. Aegeon. Complete. Touchdown. Bruja gets the 1st score on the board with only 30 plays to go. Alethea gets a key catch. And Ban sacked. 3rd and 7. Lambo Jr. stuffed. And back the other way. Bruja back. Complete. 2nd and 2. Aegeon. So what's gonna keep him from getting off? What's gonna get him fired? There's Sega. Theron catch, but taken down. And back the other way. Lambo Jr. And completion for a 1st. Alethea back. Sacked. 2nd and 14. Nice blocking. Ban. And there you go. Bruja. Another 1st down. Caught by Rost. Rost in. Aegeon back. Aegeon. Also had openings, but Rost able to catch it in traffic. 2nd and 5. Bruja back. And Rost dropped it. 3rd and 5. Aegeon. Aegeon looks like he's going to get it. Valhalla could finish this off. Deflected. Yeah, the animations, there are a couple. I'm trying. I need to figure out. I still need to add a couple of these. I mean, you do have Lambo Jr. starting. That is a bit of a problem. Isn't Lambo Jr. kind of trash? He's like a 50-something. Alethea is also a terrible offensive player. He's fun because he's brutal. But you just don't have any offensive players starting with the ball carriers, I should say. And that is it. Stuffed. And Riff quietly with 82. Peppermint 61, shutting down on defense. Demetrius 38, Kistan 42, Valhalla 38, Dramaturge 159, and Valhalla getting the win. All right, let's see. Next up, who should I pop on next? Who do we have here? I'm gonna wait on that one. Unless you guys need to head out. I'm gonna wait on those. Who should I put on next? I guess I will put on. I'll go ahead and put on the Hounds Bananas. My guess, if Blue is not here, he probably won't be here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one on. Let's pop on the Hounds Bananas. See what happens. Another bad weather game. What's going on? All these bad weather games makes it hard for us to really tell what's going on. Ice Heart is doing really well blocking. Chunkle, Cosdeer in there. Usgat and Ice Heart, two of the top blockers in the league. Maybe we'll see some blocking. But once again, bad weather. And Amloff back. Complete. Deb for a few yards. 2nd and 3. Chunkle back to pass. And Chunkle with a completion to Geb. 1st down. Cosdeer back. Complete. And just moving the ball down the field. Amloff slips. Amloff slips again. Amloff slips again. And we got ourselves another first down. Chunko moving with the ball. And, oh, bad pass. Throws it in the end zone. Who's got with a stop? Ebmar back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 3. Dwab. Dwab dumps it, but not enough. Amloff gets it. Amloff. Russell just shuts him down. Chunko hits Amloff. Amloff slipping. And another big gain there. Cosdier. Another first. Amloff. And nope. 2nd and goal. Chunko. And that's an easy touchdown. And the Hounds take the lead. Battle runs to the outside. Gets a first. Ebmar back to pass. And dumps it. Another first down. Rob hits Battle. And Battle runs it. Runs to the outside. Can't get anywhere. 2nd down and 10. Ebmar stuffed. 3rd and 12. Dwab runs back. And Cosdier shuts him down. And the Hounds. Defense looking good. Amloff getting some blocks. Amloff, nice run. The Hounds are able to move the ball on the ground, but their passes, 2 picks by Ebmar. Aberdeen downfield. Battle with a nice run. Fumbles it, but able to get it back. Ebmar does a little counter move and gets to the 8-yard run. Dwab slipping. Geb, 1 man to beat, and does not beat it. Battle. Oh, everybody's down. Battle's just going to take off. And gets another first down. Slipping. Ebmar hits. Dwab to the outside. Dwab. And just slips right through. And gets close. 1 yard to go. Battle hits Ebmar with a touchdown. 130 touchdowns for Ebmar. Neptune with a catch. Getting the first down. Chunko. Man, Chunko's pass happy today. Hits Geb. Geb with a first. They get that stuck on the side animation. And Cosdier slipping. And Cosdier with a first down. Amloff cuts back out. Amloff, nice little run. Amloff, touchdown, and the Hounds get back up 2-1. Stuffed. 2nd and 11, Ebmar. Caught for a few. 3rd down and 6, Dwab. And first down, Battle. Battle slipping. Battle, nice run. Yep, the running games, I guess it's an ice game. It's not a snow game. So running game isn't too much effect. Iceheart takes out Chunko. Well, Chunko hasn't been playing very good. He got that touchdown, but he's been throwing some picks, so maybe it'll be better. Hugo is in. Interesting. That's an interesting sub. Amloff slips to the outside. Amloff for the first down. Cosdier back. Goes deep. Oh, Neptune catches it on Ebmar. Nice catch. I thought Ebmar was going to get another pick. And he does not. Battle slips. Nice little juke. Ebmar cutting to the outside. And Ebmar, another little slip. Another first down. Schwab. This rushing attack's looking good. And Battle. Couple yards. Ebmar. No. 3rd down and 3. Dwab. He sure did. I mean, that was a nice catch. I really thought that was going to be an interception. And we got a tie ball game. Cosdier running to the outside. These running attacks and both teams looking good. Hugo in running the ball. That is an odd sub. But I guess Hugo is a decent runner. Or I guess it's for his defense. Amloff, nice run. Breaks the tackle. Gets a first down. Cosdier runs the outside. Hugo does block. Frees him up with the blocks. So he does help in the blocking game. Up, gets a pass. Neptune, another big catch. In traffic. And the Hounds. Battle runs across the field. Edmar back. Edmar completes. 2nd and 3, Dwab. Ooh, nice block on the outside. Edmar taken down by Kosdir. So Edmar's big gain. It gets ended by Kosdir. Hellebron is in now. Hellebron back to pass. Hellebron complete. Fumbled. Picked up by Battle and a touchdown. We got a tie ball game. 4-4. Amloff slipping to the other side. Amloff, a nice little juke. And Aberdeen taken out by Geb. Kosdir running, blocking. 1st down. So who's in? Oh, Ennis is in again. Ennis, great defensive player. Hugo, pretty nice run. Amloff, blocking, and the blocking is looking great. And the Hounds up 5-4. And look at both teams are just, look at the blocks. There's no pressure at all. Hellebron's running. Hellebron's getting yards. Oh, but then he gets taken out by Geb. Geb's taking out a couple. Now Uggy's in. Uggy. It's been a while since we've seen Uggy play. Dwab slips in the middle. Dwab, another 1st down. Back to Uggy. Uggy complete to Jelly Rum. And Jelly close. We're gonna get a tie here. We do. 5-5. Man. Amloff. Big run. 1st down. Kosdir back to pass. Kosdir slipping. Kosdir up the middle. 2nd and 2. Hugo. Hugo back to pass. Hugo complete for the 1st down. Amloff. We got some blocks. Geb. Another 1st. Kosdir back. Kosdir. Oh, runs to the outside. Gets a 1st down. Hugo. Ooh, touchdown. And the Hounds up 5-6. I mean, 6-5. They're just trading. Both teams just driving down the field. Drop back. Complete. Uggy. To the outside. Battle slipping. Battle. And looks like we're gonna get a tie here. It's just gonna be last team to the ball or a turnover. Because these defenses aren't doing anything to stop now. Uggy slips. 1st down at the goal line. Battle. No. Dwab back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and goal. Uggy gets in for touchdown. Former Shield getting in. And 2nd and 6. Kosdir slips to the out. Oh, Kosdir. And got the 1st down. Hugo slipping. Hugo with a nice run. Hugo with all the buffs. Amloff. 2nd and 7. Kosdir slips to the outside. And gets another 1st down. Hugo back to pass. Ugly pass. Oh, but it is not intercepted. Amloff, 3rd and 4. Kosdir. Kosdir gets the 1st down. If they can get the score, there may not be enough time for the Bananas. Hugo's solid run. Hugo's actually played pretty decent. Amloff complete to Neptune. 4 plays to go. Battle to the outside. Battle slips back in. Battle with a big gain. Dwab back to the outside. Dwab, nothing. 2nd down and 9. Uggy. Nope. 3rd and 9. Battle. And that is probably going to do it. And that does it. Hey, Agons, how's it going? Iceheart 61. Rookie looking good on offense. Russell Jr. with 50. Edmar 46 before the injury. Neptune and Kosdir leading the way for the Hounds. Amloff also having a great game as well. All right, Hounds with the win. Okay, so Agons is here, so we could put his game on. Pedro probably won't be on. So let's go ahead and put this one again. If any of you guys need your games in, let me know. I'm just trying to play the ones I think that might show. So let's do Choops versus Alpha Car. These are the two of the top three MVP candidates going at it right now. We've got Ocean, who's been great so far. And then coming off, who has... so Ocean is here. Oh, he's not playing. He got benched. So Lawrence is not in the game. Of course, he might come in after some injuries. They put in Willow Moss now in there for the Choops for that defense. All right. Zyro in. Zyro with a nice run. Zyro slipping tackles. Zyro, big gain. Willow Moss, not a great runner. And does not do anything. Hurrah, back to pass. And not much there. Back the other way. Third down and... Oh, no. Third down. Oh, sorry. I thought it was already third down. Far Hazel catch. And Willow Moss taken out by Guy. And Ibarra is in. So that's probably better for the offense. Hurts the defense. Far Hazel catch and touchdown. Choops take the lead. And we got a completion there. Iron Claimer and Ocean. Another catch. Watkins back to pass. Watkins throws a pass. That's a pretty rare thing for Watkins to do. Pock, slipping tackles, nice block. Third down and 2. Iron Claimer. Oh, nice blocking up front. And Iron Claimer gets the first down. Watkins slips. Watkins. Big gain. And Watkins. Nice one. Pock. Caught by Osborne. And the Minotaur duo able to come through and get the tie. Hurrah. Nice little ball movement there. Second down and 2. A Bear Far Hazel taken out by Ocean. So Zyro slipping. So a couple of injuries already for the Choops. Hurrah, back to pass. And caught. Pilnum, who just came in as a sub. Nice catch. Ooh, it's 2 yards away. Pilnum 2 yards away from 10K. And Zyro for the touchdown. Pock back to pass. Complete to Ocean. Ocean running backwards. Getting the first down. Iron Claimer. Deflected. Watkins. And Watkins gets a few. Third down and 4. Pock. Caught. And Iron Claimer slipping to the outside. Alpha Card down by 1. Watkins with a nice run. Watkins looking good. Watkins slipping tackles. Hawk back to pass. And ooh, Jasmine should have had that interception for the Choops. And Frozen comes in with the sack. Watkins. Ugly pass. And it's back the other way. Zyro incomplete. Hurrah, up the middle. Nope. Third down and 10. Ibarra. Back to pass. And complete for a few. That's it. Pock deflected. Second down and 10. Iron Claimer. And got another completion. Watkins does run it this time, but not enough. But still second down. Pock. And Pock distributing the ball really well. And there goes another completion. Watkins. Nope. Second and goal. Pock. And incomplete. Iron Claimer. Deflected and back the other way. Zyro, Grove Line stand for the Choops. Still with a 1-point lead, almost halftime. Zyro, nice little run for a first down again. Hurrah, also taken off with the ball. And getting a little first down. Pock taken out. Oh, Pock's been most of their offense. Passing the ball, that's going to hurt. Now Serpent River's back in, though. And Pilnum just passes 10K right there. So Nice catch. Ibarra back to pass. And Pilnum with another catch. 6 catches, 63 yards already. Second and goal for the Choops. On the 7-yard line. Rah-rah, a couple buffs coming around. And Serpent calls it a buff. And there we go. Hurrah-rah. Complete. Hitting Jasmine for the touchdown. The Choops up by 2. Watkins. Watkins gets the outside. Watkins, nice run. Serpent. Able to move it. Get a few. Second down and 5. Iron Claimer. Deflected. 3rd and 5. Watkins. Watkins can't get very far. And back the other way. Zyril, not much. Hurrah-rah, back to pass. And not much. 3rd down and 7. Ibarra. Ugly pass. And back the other way. Iron Claimer. Throws it. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Watkins. Watkins slipping. Watkins, nope. 3rd down and 6. Serpent. Can't get there. And the Choops defense holding up. Zyril. Not much. Rah-rah. Couple yards. 3rd down and 4. Ibarra. And caught in the crowd. Pilnum, 7th catch of the game. Doing really well. Zyril slips through, gets a first. Rah-rah. Back to pass. And moving it downfield. Ibarra gets another first. Zyril completes it. Rah-rah. We're going to have us a 3-point lead. We do. Choops take a 3-point lead. So I will speed this up. See if there's a comeback here. We're ready to slow it down if we do. Watkins, decent little run there. But unable to get the score. Choops still hanging on to that 3-point lead. 15 plays to go. And another score by Pilnum. And Pilnum having a great game as a sub. And that'll do it. Alvacar does get a score, but their perfect record is over. Osborne with 36. Guy with only 22. Ocean. Ocean had a terrible game. Negative 18 defensive fantasy points. Pilnum with 50. Hurrah 47. Ocean gets cursed by being on the cover. He was on the cover this week. And, welp. That is not good. Theron didn't do well after being on the cover. Being on the cover may not be a good thing. All right, let's see. Who do we have up next? Let's go ahead and let's pop on the Hatters first. Let's get on the, I'll go ahead and put on the Hatters game. I need to fix this so the Hatters name doesn't pop up bad. But if Anzelic's not here, my guess will be showing up a little bit later. So let's see how the Purple Cats versus Hatters. Hatters haven't won a game. They BB2 has not been kind to them. Fibs is in. Fibs have been playing well. But let's see, can they do it here? We've got a blessed field this time. So no bad weather. Good weather for scoring. Kale back to pass. And Kale gets completion. Harlan back. Harlan, nice run. Harlan for a first down. Ivels slips back to the outside. Ivels, nice game. Ivels. Another first. Kale back and complete for a couple, or for about 9 yards. Harlan. And deflected. 3rd and inches. Ivels is going to throw it. Bad throw, but Richmond's able to come down with the ball. Carl complete. Harlan back to pass. And out of bounds. 3rd and 1. Ivels. And unable to get in. Ethel. Ooh, nice block on the outside. But then a fumble. And picked up and scored by Richmond. Defensive touchdown after a fumble. That's a big one. Kennedy. Kennedy. Jukin. Kennedy. Nice first. Urenio to the outside. Nothing. 2nd and 9. Ethel. Complete. 1st and 10. Kennedy. And nice blocking out there. And Kennedy gets a first down. Gosford taken out. So that could be a big one. Helmet. Another gain. Ethel slipped to the outside. Nice blocking. Kennedy. Kennedy, can he get there? Does. And Arl taken out. So another injury there. And we've got a completion. Harland. So Edmond is in. Harland looking good, getting another first down. Ibbles. Ibbles, nice blocks on the outside. Ibbles gets another first. And these offenses are moving the ball pretty well. Edmond, nice gain. Harland. Edmond for a few. And deflected. And another gain. And Harlan to the outside. And they look black on your screen. They look very purple on my screen. Kennedy back to pass. Complete for the first down. Torino. Nope. 2nd and 9. Ethel. 3rd down and 5. Kennedy. Oh, and back the other way. Kale. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Harland. And 3rd down and 2. Ibbles. Ibbles slips back to the outside. Ibbles, nice run. The Cats keep moving the ball, but they just can't get in the end zone. Edmond, catch. Another gain for a first down. Harlan back. Sacked. 2nd and 13. Ibbles. Ibbles caught. Edmond. Touchdown. Edmond. And incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Kennedy runs to the outside. Kennedy. It's a few. 3rd down and 6. Dorino. No, unable to get there. 2nd and 2. Harland back to pass. Another first down. Ibbles. Who cuts back the other way. He's got enough for another first down. Gale dumps it. Gains. 2nd and 1. Harland back to pass. Caught. Touchdown. And the Cats up 3-1. Ethel. No. Taken down by Ibbles. Who comes in? Amos is coming in. Amos trying to run with the ball. Amos actually ran it pretty good there. Kennedy to the outside. Kennedy. Nice gain. Another first. Dorino. Look at Dorino go. And Amos. Is Amos going to be able to do it here? Amos in relief. Famous Amos. We got buffs around. Mostly positive buffs. Amos back to pass and incomplete. Kennedy. And back the other way. Dorino. Caught. Helmet. First down. And touchdown. And the Hatters back within 1. Throw Dorino. Ibbles taken out by Sifnar, so Holstein's in. Intercepted by Helmet. And now Kennedy runs the outside. Gets close. 2nd and 1. Dorino. Throw Dorino with not much. But they are able to get the first down. Kennedy slips back the other way. No. 2nd down and 10. Dorino. Oh, 3rd down and 8. Amos runs to the outside. Can he get that first down? No, he does not. And back to pass. And Glutton does not like what Richmond is doing. Harlan back to pass. And deflected by not Richmond. Edmond, another gain. Edmond, another first down. Kale, back. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Harlan. We only got about a 1/3 of the game left. Another completion, but no first down. Kennedy. Kennedy gets another first, moving it. Dorino back to pass. Helmet caught. Helmet, first down. Amos. Kennedy, close, but not there. 3rd and inches. Dorino, another first down. Amos, close. 2nd and 2, Kennedy. Kennedy, no. 3rd and 2, Dorino, this is it. Oh, Dorino could not get in. Dorino was trying to find a spot, but couldn't get through. 3rd and 8, Holstein. Deflected, but the Hatters get the ball back. They can still tie it here. Kennedy, oh, Harlan taken out by Kennedy. Caught, Sithnar, touchdown. Tie ball game. 18 plays to go. Injuries are starting to mount up for the Purple Cats. And Schnorr, nope. Kennedy runs to the outside. 2nd down and 4, Dorino caught for a first down. Amos back to pass. 2nd and 4, Kennedy can't get there. 3rd down and 5. Can they get the win? They need to get this first down, and Dorino's able to slip. And touchdown to Helmet. Helmet's had a big game. Couple big touchdowns, interceptions. And the comeback by the Hatters. Schnorr with the run. Nice block downfield by Richmond. Get another first down. Kale. Oh, deflected. 2nd down and 10, Holstein. Oh, that could have been big, but Kennedy deflects it. Caught by Edmond. Oh, Edmond. Kale gets taken out. Holstein. Complete. 2 plays to go. Can they get the tie? Schnorr. Oh, big stop. And oh, that was terrible. And there you have it. Hatters, Cats, 370, 356. Helmet was 71. Kennedy 54. Richmond 46. It was 45. But there you have it. And they do not get the win. The Hatters coming back for being down. All right, big takedown there. All right, let's see. Who do we play next? I guess we'll pop on. Oscar's here. I guess since Oscar's here, we'll go ahead and play the Boulders game. Barkeris versus the Boulders. Get this one in. See what happens. Barkeris. Habasa runs the outside. Nice game for the rookie. Gibby running the ball, getting to the outside, and also getting a decent little gain. Smay's taken out by Mike Slasher and sacked by Murin. Havasa can't get anywhere on the outside, so back the other way. Imogene complete, and Q-Bird taken out, and Fletcher taken out. Season-ending injury for Fletcher, and all of a sudden the Boulders came out hot, taking everybody out of the game. Mind Slasher back to pass. Complete for a first down. Gates slipping, getting a first. Imogene dumps it. Ida, touchdown. And there you have it. Boulders up 1-0. Arnett fumbles it. Sothel Jr. picks it up. Sothel Jr. takes it back. Almost gets a touchdown. And Imogene just going to run it in. And 2-0. Wickley by the Boulders. Gibby runs to the outside. Stuffed. Blissful, yeah, he is fast. And stopped. Imogene, nice run. Nice first down there. Caught by Gates. Couple yards. Gates up the middle. First down again. Imogene to the outside. Havasa gets the tackle. Might Slasher with the ball. Might Slasher, ugly pass. 3rd down and 6. Gates, can he get the blocks? He does not. And big stop. And Boulder with a sack. And Boulder with a stop in the backfield. And Blissful unable to do it. And back the other way. Boulders. Pass. Caught by Ida. First down. Might Slasher. Another gain. 2nd and 7. Gates. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. Imogene. And unable to get there. Havasa. 2nd and 10. Gibby. First down. And Gibby taken out by Sothale Jr. And Splendora comes in. Havasa slips a tackle. Havasa looking all right. Got 27 yards on 4 carries. Splendora back to pass and goes deep, but gets deflected. I mean, ever since Q-Bird went out, that really hurts this team. Blissful, sacked by Mirren. Splendora back to pass. Caught for a few. 3rd down and 7. Havasa dumps it. Caught. Blissful. Another big gain. Hey, they can get within 1. And they do. 2-1. Back in it. 2nd down and 3. Might Slasher back to pass. And hits Sothale Jr. Speeds up field. Gets another first down. Gates. 2nd and 2. Imogene. And caught for a couple. Might Slasher. No. Oh, Might Slasher breaking tackles. But not enough. 2nd down and 7. Gates. Ida with a catch. Nice block. Ida. So now I have it to where when a guy gets substituted for the first few plays, they're purple, and then they turn red. So it just kind of tells you who, kind of helps you to remind you for a few plays who was the last guy that just came in as a substitute. Havasa back to pass and caught. That was a suggestion by Anzelik, and I like it. It's helpful, especially now that we have a few more injuries in these games. Inferno Jet getting taken out by Sothale Jr. Sothale Jr. hurting people. And back the other way. Imogene. And deflected. 2nd and 10. Might Slasher. Caught for another first. 1st and 10. Gates. Back to pass and sacked by Peter. Imogene. Complete, but not for much. 3rd and 7. Might Slasher. Caught. Another first down. Gates. And another catch. Ida. Imogene back. Imogene complete to Ida. Ida with another first down. Might Slasher. Nothing. 2nd and goal. Touchdown. Ida might be MVP lead. Ida was up there with the other MVPs. And Ida's had a decent game. The other 2 did not do much. So, of course, we might have some other people that'll catch Ida. Splendora runs. Couple yards. 1st and 10. Havasa. Nope. 2nd and 10. Blissful. Back to pass. And can't get there. 3rd down and 10. Splendora. Ugly. And back the other way. Imogene. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Might Slasher. Oh, Sothale was wide open. Couldn't get it to him. Gates. 3rd down in inches. Gates. Sacked and taken down by Peter. So, there you have it. Another injury. Now it's the Boulders starting to take some hits. Pearl. Kippy is in. Havasa, 3rd down and 3. Blissful, can't do it. Just can't get the yards. Imogene, another completion. Might Slasher, out of bounds. Terrible pass there. Kippy slips through Splendora. Kippy running back. Gets the first down. Imogene. And I guess with 3-point lead, 19 plays, we will speed this one up. Let's see. We get a score here. 3rd and 4, Night Slasher. But yeah, they got a first. Oh, picked up by Kippy, and that's gonna do it. Boulder's coming back, having a good win, and there we go. 354, 241. Story of the game is Q-Bird getting taken out like on the second play. And that's a lot of the Vaqueros offense and defense right there. Blissful Rest with 33. Sothel Jr. with 77. Ida, though, another 54. Ida might be still MVP lead for them. All right, let's pop these last few on. Evolution Triangles. A couple of teams that have not lost yet. Horace playing big time defense. We'll speed it up just a tad. We're at 1.5 here. Nitty with the run. Actually, I'm going to go 1.25 on this one. Intercepted by Horace. Horace back to his old ways. And Benor taken out. First play. Back the other way. Nitty gets it out and completes it. Triarch. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Alyssa. No. 3rd and 10. Nitty. Completes. Triarch. Not able to get the first down. Horace back the other way. And caught. Boyette. Valister. Slips to the outside. Valister. Nice run. Boyette. Nothing. 2nd and 8. Horace. Nothing there. 3rd and 8. Valister. Slips back to the outside and can't get there. Nitty. Back to pass. And the first down. Triarch. Stuffed. 2nd and 12. Alyssa. And 3rd and 2. Nitty to the outside. And Nitty. And Juniper taken down. Another injury. Dagger's in. Dagger's a decent sub. But Horace, another interception. Horace is a monster. Horace, first down. Ballister. Not much. 2nd and 7. Boyette slips to the outside. Boyette, another first down. Horace, back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Ballister. Nope. 3rd and 12. Boyette. And not able to do it. Nitty. Complete. Ross. Triarch runs to the outside. Gets the first down. And the Rat Bastard. Horace is just shutting down the Rat Bastard. He is. Capit's not even getting anything. Oh, Capit, the Rat Bastard gets a touchdown after I say that. And then he gets taken out by Baines. Poor Rat Bastard. Boyette runs back the other way. Evolution weren't able to score. They've gotten a bunch of turnovers, but haven't been able to score yet. Lister slips. Fumbles. Taken back the other way. Nitty, back to pass. First down. Triarch. Maudit, first down. Alyssa. 2nd and inches, Nitty. And there we go. Triarch back and touchdown. Triangles up 2-0. Horace was doing really well, but Triangles have answered. And the Evolution just can't get on the board. 3rd down and 7. Boyette can't get there. Back the other way. Nitty back to pass. And complete to Triarch. And Triarch back. And complete again. Triangles looking to finish this off pretty early. Alyssa back. Intercepted by Boyette. That's the only thing they have going for them. Evolution are picking off a ton of passes. Horace, decent little run. 2nd down and 5. Lister slips back the other way. Lister, nice little first down there. Boyette complete to Horace. And Horace, another completion to Saley this time. And Lister getting a few yards. 2nd down and 4. Boyette, nope. 3rd down and 3. Horace, complete. Boyette, And there you have it. Can they get on the board? No. Second down and goal. Boyette. Touchdown to Horace. And it's 2-1. Triac tries to pass it. Nitty gets a nice catch. Alyssa intercepted by Boyette. Oh, the Triangles just cannot throw against this coverage. They are just covering everything. Ballister gets taken out. Samira comes in, so they get some passing in now. Caught. First down. Horace. Boyette. No. Second and goal. Samira. Touchdown. And there you have it. 2-2 ball game. Now deep. Taken out. Alyssa runs the outside. Gets a first down. And sack. Second and 14. Triac. Caught. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! Wow! Christine. Oh! That is not good. Big death. Oh, we've had two great defensive players just taken out. Horace, Harper last year. What's with all the great covers? Horace was just starting to dominate. And he is gone. Ouch. Well, that's going to do it for the Evolution, probably. I mean, they're a good team still, but that's just a fluke death. They were upset. Nitty in. Alyssa. Touchdown. Oof. Oh, that is rough. Stuffed. Back the other way. Nitty fumble. Baines picks it up. Takes it back the other way. Boyette. Complete for a couple. Second and 7. Samira. Intercepted by Nitty. Nitty back to pass. Complete. Intercepted by Boyette. Still 10 plays to go. Samira caught. Boyette first down. Lydian. Complete. They could tie it. Complete. Second and goal. Touchdown. And tie ball game. 6 plays to go. Triac back to pass. Third down and 5. Alyssa gets a big catch to Nitty. First and 10. Nitty. Complete to Ross. Ross touchdown. Oh no. They could not do it. Oh my. Triangles 446. All the turnovers, but that's not going to matter anymore. Horace is gone. Boyette. What a nice game by Boyette. Nostro 22. Nitty 92. And Lashone 31. Ross 29. And that is rough. What a rough way to... for their Evolution. Well, they did win a championship last year, so I guess I shouldn't feel so sorry for them. Ants Manatees. Got a snow game here. Heller back to pass. It's a few. Angus. Fumble picked up by Virgil, taking it back the other way. Parail goes to the outside. It's a couple. Second and 6. Spragues. Incomplete. Third and 6. Darren Sarr. And intercepted by Harriman. And second and 10. Nope. Third and 7. Harriman. Complete. Heller. Complete. Thump into the catch. Oh, this is an ice game, not a snow game, so passing won't be terrible. Tidley with the catch. And Tidley with the touchdown. Far ale. Ooh, bad pass. Spragues. Caught for a couple. Third and 5. Darren Sarr can't get there. Heller. Caught. Angus. And Harriman back to pass. And Harriman. A few. Heller. Angus. Harriman. No. Spriggs. Nope. Third down and 13. Darren Saar. Oh, Nigel with the catch and first down. Par-El to the outside. Par-El with a nice run. Spriggs, nothing. Second and 11. Darren Saar, nothing. Third down and 9. Par-El slips a tackle, but not able to get the first down. I mean, you could. I mean, I could add AstroTurf. Domes, you won't see it. Third and 9. Heller. First down. Third and 6. And Heller. Well, coming back the other way. Par-El. Ooh, Par-El was wide open. Decided to throw it. At least he got a completion. But Spriggs. Nice run by Spriggs. Darren Saar dumps it. Virgil with the catch. And the first down. And there you go. 5-ball game. Angus, back to pass. Yeah, I may add some more weather conditions. I may have to take a look at that. Virgil takes out Daleen. Or Delanine, I should say. Harriman. Heller. Deflected. Angus. Third and 2, Harriman. And you got a 2-1 lead for the Manatees. Darren Saar fumbles it. Turnover. Harriman gets it. Both these teams going to be at 1-1-1. Ooh, a bunch of debuffs. Man, they just debuffed their whole team. Incomplete. Harriman. First down. Heller. Runs the outside. Not much. Second and 8. Angus. Caught by Heller. And a touchdown. Manatees with the lead, up by 2. Par-El, decent little run. Spriggs hits Darren Saar for a few. Darren Saar is also up there for MVP after 2 weeks. Nigel with a catch. Nigel with a breaking tackle. Spriggs runs back the other way. Spriggs, nice cut, nice run. Nice run for Spriggs. And a 3-2 ball game. And it's coming back. Harriman gets it out. Heller. First down. Angus. And they are just dumping the ball quickly because their blockers are not blocking. Ooh, bad pass. Harriman. First down. Heller. Nope. Second and 9. Angus. Deflected. Third and 9. Harriman. And no. Next the other way. Par-El hits a Spriggs. Spriggs breaks a tackle. Spriggs breaks another tackle. And Spriggs, the rookie, pretty nice. Yeah, their blocking is horrible. Spriggs, oh, second and goal. Darren Saar, touchdown. And we got a 3-3 ball game now. I mean, they're just forcing that ball out constantly. Harriman, nope. Back the other way. Par-El. Second and 6, Spriggs. At least their quarterbacks are getting rid of the ball quickly. But that is it. Nigel slips with a first. Spriggs to the outside. Touchdown. And Ants take the lead by 1. Heller. Bad pass. Angus. Sacked. Harriman. No. And that is it. Par-El. Decent little run, second down. Sprague's. Sprague's having a nice game, man. I like this Sprague's. 22. A rookie. Par ale. Dumps. Touchdown. Up by 2. Angus taken out by Virgil. Yep, it is. There are 3 levels of hurry, and they are less likely to pass well. They're less likely to make good decisions. Yeah, that's what happens. If they're under pressure, they are going to make bad decisions. I could. I was thinking about adding a couple more stats. That's not necessarily a no. All right, let's see. Total yards, 448. Manatees, 351. Ants get the win. Darren Saar. Nobody with a lot of really big fantasy points in this game. Harriman with 46. Heller for 25. Sprague's looked great, but I guess his defense was pretty crap. I thought Sprague's looked really well in this game, but not as good as I thought. All right, 2 more games to go. I guess we'll put on Skycarp Colossus first. Asslane in. Really no big differences. Bullets up there. Now Bullets the top cover. Now that we lost our great. Incomplete. Goswin back to pass. Complete. Asslane dumps it for a couple. 2nd and 2. Spurry back to pass. And they're slowly making their way down the field. And look at this short passing game. Asslane runs to the outside. Gets a couple. Spurry picks up just 1. Goswin. Incomplete again. The short passing attack of the Skycarp. Spurry. Nice run. 3rd and goal. And touchdown to Bone. And Pigley, though, with a nice run. Piffle, back to pass. And complete. For first. Oh, Pigley taken out and injured this time. Not just a. So Sigan is in. Piffle. Decent little run. 3rd and 5. Amy. Nothing there for Amy. Asslane gets rushed. Spurry. Not much. 3rd and 7. Goswin. And gets a completion to Spurry. Asslane back to pass, and not much there. Spurry back. Ugly. 1st down. Goswin sacked by Cicero. The half fortress gets a sack. Spurry, though, able to run it to the outside. Goswin deflected. Asslane. 3rd and 7. Spurry fumbles it and turns it over. Back the other way. Piffle. Amy back to pass, and not much. Gabriel's in. Elmon. Gabriel taken out. So Dworrell is in. I don't know who Dworrell is. Never heard of Dworrell. And 2-0 Skycarp. Amy intercepted by Bullet. Sacked Cicero. Cicero looking good. Oh, Lewis in for the sack. 3rd and 20. Complete, but not enough. This Colossus D-line looking pretty good. Amy with a little run. Oh, Cicero gets taken out by Elmon. Dworrell gets taken out by Elmon. So Piffle gets a nice little run. Oh, we got a death. Lagore gets taken out. Who got the kill? 2nd kill of the week. Maurice kills Lagore. And interception by Bullet. Asslane. Spurry back to pass. Another 1st down. And nothing there. 3rd down and 1. Spurry. At halftime. high vision counter what? High vision does allow them to see open receivers faster and better, and helps them make better decisions. So Piffle, big run. Amy, nice little run there. 2nd and 4. Sigan, nice run. Man, all of a sudden blocking. And the Colossus seems to have a little bit of life now. And a touchdown by Amy. All of a sudden, Colossus woke up. A little short passing game with Skycarp. Sacked by Lewis. Gossman. 1st downs. 3rd and 5. Asling. Not much. Back the other way. Piffle. Nice little block. Piffle cuts back inside. Amy outside. Amy with a nice little run. And all of a sudden, this blocking is looking good. I don't know if it's the people they got that come in, but the blocking is looking really good. Popple gets taken out. Skycarp and touchdown, and Colossus down by 1. Bullet with a catch. Gossman. Complete. Piffle taken out. Intercepted by Dirty. And Dirty takes it back the other way. Nice run by Dirty. And Amy, couple yards. Sigan. Nice blocks. Sigan, another 1st down. Caulfield's in. Caulfield throws a pick to Bullet. And Bullet takes it back the other way. And Icky taking out Palra. Man, this whole Colossus team is just getting slaughtered. Another 1st down. Asling. Complete to Bullet. Complete to Bullet. Gossman. Complete. And Asling. Touchdown. And just like that, quick passing attack. And Skycarp back in the lead by 2. Caulfield. Nope. 3rd down and 11. Amy. Nice blocks. Amy is able to get the 1st down. They're starting to really muscle this Skycarp team, but it's not enough time left, really. Caulfield, no. 3rd down. Amy. Amy's a couple nice runs. 81 yards. Sigan. Oh, and then Bullet with another pick. 4th interception of the game for Bullet. Bullet just taking over. Spurry. 1st down. Gossman. Complete for another 1st down. Asling. And that is probably going to do it. Fast forward this a bit. Fumbled, but it's too late. Amy gets taken out. Caulfield fumbles it, and there you have it. Skycarp 424, Colossus 324, Maurice 50, Lewis 39, Bullet 101. Looks like might get Player of the Week. Great defensive performance. And there you have it. All right, so Badgers, Pandas. Last game of the week. Yes, heard Powell, Gibbon, Papalardo, Jake, and Big Mac in there. Simo running, slipping. Simo with a 1st down. Wilhelm back to pass. Goes deep. Gets a few. Powell. Sacked. Simo. Speed that up a little bit. Wilhelm, 3rd and 5. Wilhelm deflected by Jake. Papalardo completes to Jake. Snerblatt completes to McGee. Doseman gets a few. 2nd and 1. And the Badgers are moving the ball. Snerblatt, nice run for a 1st down. Doseman gets a few. Papalardo, touchdown, and Badgers up by 1. Wilhelm back to pass. 2nd and 3, Powell. And Powell gets a couple, gets the first down. Simo sacked by Postalis. Deflected by McGee. And Zinkdrin, who just came in for Falk. It's a nice little catch and intercepted by Jake. Jake the Snake taking it away. Snurblat to Papalardo for a few. Doseman runs to the outside. 2nd and 1, Papalardo. Complete to Jake. Another first down, Snurblat. And Jake with another catch. And Jake's already got 7 catches. Papalardo hitting Jake. And Snurblat, nothing. Oh, but Papalardo gets taken out, so Vibro Shooter's in. That's going to hurt a little bit. Snurblat can't get there, and they got to stop the goal line. Panda's still in this. And no, Powell. First down. Simo. Simo. Nice run. Another first. Wilhelm back. Nothing. 2nd and 6. Powell to the outside. Nothing. 3rd and 8. Simo. And stuffed. Snurblat. Got a couple blocks. 2nd and 4. Doseman to the outside. Nice little run. Zinkdrin taking out McGee. 2nd takedown already this game. Vibro Shooter with a nice run. Snurblat back to pass. And caught. Doseman. Nothing. Vibro Shooter. Nothing. 3rd and 11. Snurblat. Back. No. And back the other way. Simo. Stuffed. Wilhelm. Caught for a first down. Powell. And Wilhelm. Nice little catch there. Simo, Wilhelm looking good. Another completion to Gibbon. Doseman. Gibbon taking out 2 guys already this game. Simo runs the outside, and Jake taking out Patnos. I don't know who that is, but he's gone. Whoever he is. But put Gare in there and gets the speedster in there. Snurblat. Complete to McGee. McGee. It's another first. Vibro Shooter for a few yards. 2nd and 5. Gare. Oh, Gare with his speed. Might not be too bad as a runner. Snurblat. Complete. Vibro Shooter. Pandas. Vibro Shooter, nice little run. Jake taking out Simo. Jake doing his thing. Oh, Gare. What was that? Hits McGee. And McGee gets a touchdown. That was nuts. I need to do that cross court. They're not supposed to throw that far across their bodies. Yes. I need to check that. They shouldn't be throwing that far across their bodies. Gare complete for a first down. Wilhelm takes out Jake. Jake is taken out. But the Badgers up 3-1. Sack. Postalis having a good game. And back to Snurblat. Fury. Big tackle by Fury. That was going to be a touchdown probably. Oh, it's not going to matter. Sherman, the tank, getting the few yards. 2nd and 10. Ooh, 3rd and 15. Vibro Shooter not able to get there. So still Panda's got a chance. Got to move the ball a little better. Fumbled. Picked up by McGee. Snurblat, caught. Vibro Shooter, caught. 2nd and 5, Gare, not able to get there. 3rd and 7, Snurblat runs back to the outside. Yellow Paint can't take him, and that is a 3-point ball game. And with 23 plays to go, we will fast forward it. And that is going to do it. Snurblat taken down. And that is it. Badgers with a win. Badgers stay undefeated. 2-0-1. And Jake with 82. McGee 46. Gibbon 39. And there you have it. All right. All right, we had a lot of underdog wins, so we got a bunch of underdog trainings here. Rothgar goes up. Sithnar, who, look at Sithnar. Sithnar is now at 78. It's a little, Ida from the Boulders goes up too. Ida's now 69. Triangles getting the win at 71. And then Icky from Skycar goes up too with that one. And then Ents, help. Darren Saar going up to 89. And Bullet getting some help on his team, going up to +6. Darren's Bullet going to 92. Every time we lose a great cover, another one seems to be popping up. So Bullet's looking to be the next great cover. Carl gets a raise. Daleen, let's see, Introspection. Jake gets a better. Merit, Ord. Hellblade does some charity for the team. Shield Brady gets in a fight with Lennox. Oh, injuring Lennox. Come on now. You can't injure Lennox. Jacer and Mashing. Team training events. Take a look at who goes up. Ooh, Brady went up though. I'll take that. Boulder's Warden. Choops Throaty. Alethea goes up. Let's see. Any big ones? Let's see. Oh, we have here. Galdwolf gets a team training. Goes up by 1. And Papalardo goes up to 76. Any others? Capid, the Rat Bastard, goes a few. Cicero gets 1. And there we have it. Coach events. Scandal at the Hounds. Dramaturge skipping some training. I think Dramaturge's going to fire their coach, so Night Stalker, not looking good for him. Coach Anival gets checked out and lets the winning go to the players' heads. And there you have it. Bananas coach gets in a fight, beats up Harland. Purple Cat's coach injures Harland. Let's see. Choo Choo appeal. Hatter's coach Kennedy gets a little improvement. Coach Wolf injures Aram and causes injury there. Toofy gets a little improvement there. It's not, speed's helpful. Speed's the one that helps a lot. 3 speed, that's big. And then -3, Coach Bren fighting Bean. That's not good. And there you have it. All right. Well, players of the week. Oh man, it's all like yellow. We've got Bananas with Iceheart getting offensive player of the week. Look at that. A big blocker, 91 pancakes. Iceheart showing the rookie, showing why he was drafted. Battle getting most yards. Lord Chanter with passing, rushing. Battle. Delina with the receiving yards. Bullet defensive player of the week. Bullet player of the week. Dirty with the tackles. Bullet with the 4 picks. 2 tackles for loss or win. 5 sacks for Riff. And 5 deflections for Helmet. All right, well, let's take a look. Next week will be, we're going to be starting our divisional games. So we're going to see all the divisional games next week. So that'll be fun. Let's take a look at the stats overall. Passing yards, pretty even. Nobody like running away with it right now. Lord Chanter, Nitty, Papalardo, some of the usuals. Rushing yards, Battle. #1 rusher in the league, averaging just over 220 yards a game. On top there, Zyro with 445. Amloth, Cal was top runner, but got switched to receiver this week. Receiving yards, Delina still has the lead at 887. Bullet now #2 receiver. And then Ocean and Ross after that. Pancakes. Man, look at Iceheart. Iceheart is just coming in and taking the league by storm. Got 264. Who's got #2? Aram's up there. Total fantasy points. Ida is still leading, 219. Nitty's right next to them. But Iceheart, the rookie might get MVP as a blocker. That would be nice to see. Darren Saar, Sothel Jr., Tekla, Horace was up there, but dead now. Ross, Lennox, and Jake near the top. Defense, Sothel Jr., Defensive Player of the Year so far. Still close second. Jake, Lawrence, and Ida. Lawrence had one less game. He didn't play this week, so he might be able to still catch it. Tackles for loss, 6. Sighton. Total tackles, Richmond. Let's see. Interceptions, 4 for Bullet. In 1 week, took over the interception lead. Boyett, Jake, Bacon Wave, Astill. Deflections, 7. Simo and Helmet. Knockouts, Virgil up the top with 5. Wind and Guy, the rookie. And injuries, Jake, Ocean, and Sithnar and Falk at the top. And we've got our 4 kills this year. And sacks, Lewis, Boulderback at top. Rith, Sarkin, Crystal Belly, Squeak up there. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. I will see you guys on the Discord. Hope you guys have, for those of you guys that have a holiday this weekend, hope you guys have a nice holiday weekend. And I will see you next week. Adios all.